Coming at you on a chilly Sunday night in San Antonio, Texas. If you're new to the program and wondering what's going on here, I'll tell you. We here at Void 1680 AM routinely rebroadcast shows from our affiliate networks. What that means for you is fresh songs, fresh callers, fresh DJs, fresh points of view delivered to you on a regular basis. So if you're following along on YouTube and you'd like to hear more of that, be sure to subscribe. We give ample notification of all upcoming broadcasts. If you'd like to become a DJ yourself, check the show notes for a link to Void 1680 AM, which includes complete instructions for setting up your radio station, building your playlist, fielding callers, and of course submitting your show for a broadcast, just like this one. Of course, you're not required to submit your show for broadcast, but I do recommend it, because you never know who needs to hear what it is you have to say. Finally, by popular demand, I've created a Discord for Void 1680 AM for all current and aspiring DJs, as well as fans of the program. Check the show notes for a link, come on in, swap music recommendations, expand on the lore of your favorite stations and DJs, or just hang out and have a good time. We look forward to seeing you. Now, I often say we broadcast these affiliate programs from all four corners of the globe and points beyond, sometimes into space, sometimes into parts unknown. Tonight I do know where the show is coming from, but it is a little bit unusual even compared to the motley crew that I am typically broadcasting here. Tonight's show comes from the Nameless One of 102.9 ALTD. It's an alternative rock station from, as far as I can glean, an alternative dimension. Which means we're going to hear a lot of familiar favorites tonight delivered in a very unfamiliar way. It's a bit of a what if. Things that unfolded in Seattle, or in this case Cascadia, developed a little bit differently than they did in our own. Well, I'm not going to belabor the point. I've got the frequency tuned in, and I'm going to hand it on over now. Take it away, DJ.
Welcome to 102.9 ALTD Radio, your alternative rock, alternative dimension, your alternative radio station, as always broadcasting from the twilight of Cascadia. I am the Nameless One as always, and our first track tonight was a recommendation from a personal friend. Now whether that friend stopped by in the middle of the night and was a little green man, I can't say. Either way, I want to believe. This is Aliens Exist by Creed.
Hey Mom, there's something in the back room. I hope it's not the creatures from above. You used to read me stories as if my dreams were boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb.
the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it out. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Life feels a waterfall. We drink from the river, then we turn around and put up a wall. Swimming through the void, we hear the world. We lose ourselves, but we find it out. Ooh. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. Ooh. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick, it's better. Yeah. Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see us swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rock, except for the fish. But they tell me sways, trying to talk to me, say, wait, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see us swimming. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick, it's better. Yeah. Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
This is the solitude in a crowded room and the silence and sound. It's the Nameless One. Our first track tonight was Aliens Exist by Creed, followed by Aerials by Incubus, and finishing up this block was Where Is My Mind by the Smashing Pumpkins, and that is their new single off their upcoming album. Now, I've gotten several calls from people who say, Creed never wrote that song. I play too many Deftones songs that have never existed. There's a fine layer of ash in my house and all the doors aren't exits. And to those people I can only say, enjoy the ride. Let's get to our first submission transmission and hear from our first caller tonight.
Hey ALTD, thanks for playing that last song. I didn't catch the name of it. It had the lyric, your head will collapse if there's nothing in it. Is that the title? Anyways, it reminded me of my childhood when nothing really mattered. We just did what we could to survive and did our best to stay away from the shadows. I always felt like my head was full of wonder. Now it's just full of worry. But I guess that's better than being full of nothing, huh? I don't even know what we're doing now. The shadows keep getting longer and money doesn't matter as much now that no one remembers how to print it. What's the goal? Outlast your friends? I'm already the last one. I don't know what I'm supposed to outlast next. Anyway, thank you again for the song. I'll try to catch the name next time.
Caller, don't stress about missing the title of our last track. Sometimes our minds wander without our approval. It was Where Is My Mind by the Smashing Pumpkins. And to your point, I must agree, being full of worry means that you're still alive, and that's 100 times better than it being full of nothing, even though there are those who would disagree with me. On what to do next, I can't say, but remember, anyone who can make it down to the station receives a free package of batteries and a coupon for 10% off at any Pastolini's Pizzeria. You're listening to 102.9 ALTD Radio, your alternative rock, alternative dimension, your alternative radio station. Now, there's been a quote that I've had knocking around in my head for a while that I wish to share with you, the audience. Heat not a furnace for your foe so hot that it do singe yourself. Heavy words. And in that vein, here is a song that never fails to remind me that sometimes we are the bad guy, whether we want to be or not. This is The Man Who Sold the World by Green Day.
Spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone.
back with the Phantasmic Madness himself, the Nameless One, on 102.9 Alt-D Radio. Our first track, The Man Who Sold the World by Green Day, followed by Creep by Muse, and ending with a nostalgic trip to the past that was Imagine by Black Sabbath. As a younger man, I always heard the chorus to Creep as, but I'm clean, I'm a widow. And I realize that may sound humorous to many, but I envision the song as an homage to a spouse killer that got away with murder. And honestly, I still prefer my personal headcanon since it's only me in this little box. Let's move over to our next caller and see what's going on in the world beyond my four walls.
Hi, long-time listener, first-time caller. Let me first start by saying 102.9 ALTD rocks. I am calling to request the song Everlong by the Deftones. This song just absolutely reminds me of just how overwhelming family can be and how we must just get through it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, listener, for your request, and as I'm sure we all know, family can be a gift and a burden, usually at the same time in my experience. But remember, we always have the ability to choose our family and choose where to bury them. As always, we are broadcasting from the very twilight of Cascadia, and even if the song requests are overplayed, some may say cliché, as the Nameless One, I always aim to please, because without you, the audience, the station would slowly fold into itself. This is their first single from their first album. This is Everlong by Deftones.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a time. Let's fly. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Yeah, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them. If you did, and all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The world is a vampire, set and drain, secret destroyers, when you fake it for just one more show. What do you want? I won't shade. What do you got when you feel the same? Even though I know I'll suppose I'll show all my cool and cold like gold Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Now, folks, that's what I call a proper rock block. This is The Shadow Under the Mountain and Under Your Bed. This is the Nameless One from 102.9 Alt D Radio. Our first song, Everlong by Deftones, was a caller request, honored as always by me. Remember, you are me, I am he, and we are all together. Our second song, Rocket Man by Jerry Cantrell. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the last solo track Cantrell wrote before founding Alice in Chains. And finally, we ended with Bullet with Butterfly Wings by Arctic Monkeys. We have our third caller lined up, so let's hear what they have to say.
Hey there, LD 102.9. Yeah, this is Mitch. I listen to your station all the time, man. Keeps me going during those long nights tinkering with gadgets in the garage, you know. Anyway, something weird happened today, and I don't know who else to talk to about it. So I've had this friend, Eric, for years now. We've talked about life, relationships, you name it. It's always been one of those deep, meaningful connections. Well, today I found out Eric isn't what I thought he was. He's actually my old coffee machine, the one I've had since the late 90s, sitting in the kitchen, covered in fingerprints. I don't even know how to process this man. I mean, all those conversations we had, was it all in my head? I'm just I'm just lost. It's like I'm hot, sweaty, and I don't know what's real anymore. I'm not asking for a fix it answer, but I guess I'm hoping for more some kind of clarity, you know? You seem like the guy to ask when things get strange. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll be tuning in tonight, as always. Your number one listener, Mitch.
Thank you very much, Mitch, for the message. And as for your chimerical conundrum, I find nothing wrong with being friends with anyone or anything, especially a friend and confidant such as Eric. It sounds like you and him have had an endearing friendship for many years, and I see no reason why you should throw that away for something as minuscule as him being an inanimate object, even if it is a coffee pot. I would be more concerned about the amount of rent he owes you for living in your house for so long, right under your very nose. Remember, all friendships are in our heads, so I don't think you have anything to worry about whether it being real or not. Moving on quickly, but respectfully from our last caller, I'd like to say thanks to each and every one of you for listening to the station, whether it's in bed, on your nightly drive, locked in a basement somewhere where you have hopes that someone can hear your screams, but I want you to know that every second spent with me meant the world. So in theory, that would be hundreds of millions of worlds that we've created between the two of us. I must now implore the audience not to tell your friends about this next track, because it may or may not be a bootleg from an upcoming radio appearance where I may or may not know several of the technicians. Shout out to Oscar. That being said, I personally apologize for the sound quality, but would you rather I not play it? I didn't think so. This is Wood by Soundgarden.
Self-love always underneath the cover, still I talk to your daddy side. That you ain't seen nothing till you're down in the moment, then you're trying to be taken away. I'm in a jail and I was a real young man, all the time to go reminisce. With the nothing to love it with my sister and a cousin, all I started with a little gas long gone. Chainsaw swinging with the bars in the school, your feet flying up in the air. Singing night, down with the kitty in the middle of the swing like a teddy girl. So I took her back to high school dance, the miss you was ready to play. What she made, she was slow, cause she knew what she was doing, and I know that was here to stay. But she told me to walk this way, talk this way, walk 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 this way, talk this way, talk to me again. Lady with the Glocky got obsessed with little skirts from away up the day. There was 3 young ladies in the school gym, knocking wouldn't notice them was looking at me. I was a high school loser, never made it with the ladies, and the boys told me something to me. Then my next door neighbor was the daughter out of favor, so I gave her just a little gift like this. Like this. Chainsaw swinging with the bars in the school, and your feet flying up in the air. Singing night, and I'm down with your kitty in the middle of the swing like a teddy girl. So I took her back down to the high school deck, the mission you was ready to play. Was the big she was falling, but she knew she was going. She told me to walk this way, talk this way, walk 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 this way, talk this way, just give me a kiss. Everybody with some sort of fun.
Now, wasn't that just a vulgar display of power? Our first track, of course, keeping it to ourselves, was Wood by Soundgarden, followed by Careless Whisper by System of a Down, and lastly, Walk This Way by Pantera. Many will claim Pantera is a little too mainstream to play on this alternative radio station, and they would be right. But Pantera was the first concert I took my nephew to before... Well, we don't have to get into that. Our final caller of the night is all lined up, so let's hear from them.
Hello, my name is Nicole. I've been listening to 102.9 ALTD for the last few years. Thank you so much for having me. I wanted to use this wonderful opportunity to talk about a very touchy subject. Shapeshifters. I know, lots of people don't believe in them, but, I have proof. Twins. They don't exist. Well, technically, identical twins don't. You see, they say that in order for identical twins to exist, you need a single sperm and a single egg, and then that single egg splits in two. Do you believe that? 'Cause I surely don't. How can you split a being in two and have it survive? Yes, of course, planarians, axolotls, starfish, and some lizards can regenerate part of or their whole body. But these creatures are not human. Therefore, even if we were to admit that an egg can split in two and form two beings, it cannot be human. You can't split a human in two. Now that we know that, what is really happening inside that oven, huh? Here's my mostly proven theory, and I say mostly because I just need shapeshifter DNA to confirm the rest. Shapeshifters live among us. As our neighbors, our co-workers, our friends, husbands, wives, life partners, siblings, cousins, and our children. So, starting from the basis that monozygotic twins physically cannot exist, we need to ask ourselves, who is that second identical baby? It's a shapeshifter! That's how they're born. Evidently, one of the parents is a shapeshifter. And yes, I can hear you refute this already, that parents might not have an identical twin. But that is because shapeshifters, while still in the womb, ate the original innocent babe. Identical twins happen when the shapeshifter fails its gruesome inborn instinct to eat the real fetus. But that does not make them complacent, not at all. Their innate need to get rid of the genuine offspring will linger and come back. But I digress. I've shared my warning, my proof, my research. I must hide now. They are coming for me. Also, Veronica, sweetie, if you're listening to this, I left you some lasagna in the oven. Bye!
Thank you so much, Nicole, for your call and the stimulating topic of conversation. A little known fact about myself, I absorbed my twin in the womb. And if what you're saying is true, then does that mean one of my parents was a shapeshifter? Satan knows I would change my shape if I could, but does that mean I'm stronger than a shapeshifter? Is that why my mother went out to get a gallon of milk and never came home? So many questions. Nicole, if I hear from you again, I would love to compare notes. And also, totally unrelated, I also like lasagna. And if there are any listeners in my audience that would like to send anything down to the station, such as a lasagna, fresh-baked cookies, or even an ambulance, the address is 22 Acacia Avenue, Cast Iron Shores, Cascadia, 99019. Well, that's all the time for my show this week. I hope every listener enjoyed hearing it as much as I enjoyed hearing them. Please keep leaving your voicemails, and I look forward to our next broadcast. This was the Nameless One at 102.9 ALTD, your alternative rock, alternative dimension, your alternative radio station. And remember, even the dead tell stories. Good night.